Striemer, and I am here with the brand new band, Indie Rockers, Caleb. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So, just quickly, how did you pick the name Caleb? Was it like, who's the coolest in the band? Was it throw all our names in and draw straws?
Yes, we like to make up stories, but the truth is it kind of just a long time ago. I started writing songs, and then we added Will, and then added Scotty, and it was Caleb Chapman for a while. And instead of starting over, we were just like, let's just lose the last name and try to make it a band name.
Nice.
So
okay.
that's it's as simple as that.
Very simple. We like the name. It's a good one. You've released 3 EPs. You're about to release your full-length album. How do you think the 3 EPs prepared you, or what did you learn? What's different coming up on the full-length?
I think the full length has been like a completely different. We've had to kind of dive into a different mindset as far as just like trying to weave a thread between 12 songs as opposed to 6 is a lot different than I thought. A lot more challenging than I thought it would be. But I think those EPs have prepared us. Just playing them in front of people, figuring out what works, what doesn't work, and then finding what kind of makes us tick a little bit too. I think that's been a big part of figuring out what, I don't know, our sound maybe is, with this full length.
Is there a lyrical thread throughout? Is there kind of an idea that you were working on for the album?
Yeah, it was interesting because we didn't plan anything, and I think we were all a little bit afraid of that. I was especially afraid kind of writing as I was writing the lyrics and everything, and remembering the days when we were younger and things were simple, and then now, like, learning how life has, I don't know, how childhood has prepared us for something that is complicated and beautiful and tragic and everything all at once. And so we've named the record When I Was Younger, and that's kind of this thread of nostalgia, childhood nostalgia, I guess.
And do you ever let Senior Chapman come into the writing?
We'd be, I think, fools not to listen to his advice. So yeah, he's definitely been someone who we've listened a lot to.
Now, in every life, you go through ups, you go through downs, tragedies, blessings. How have you guys experienced coming out of dark days, coming out of tragedy? What do you do, and what would you tell someone else if they were perhaps in the same situation of just, they've gone through something and it's burdening them?
I suppose there's wrong and right ways to grieve, but there's sure not one answer for that, I think everyone has a specific, kind of a custom-made way of grieving. I know that for me and for our family, the prayers and community around us were an important piece of kind of the redemption in our story. And so, I don't know, I think that community is a big part of it, and also taking your time and being okay with doubting a little bit, and like being afraid and questioning, but knowing that at the end, when you hit the bottom, there's a foundation, and it's a solid foundation,
Well said. What would you like future listeners, current listeners, to take away from Caleb the band?
I think Caleb wrote, 13, 12 great songs for this record, and we all kind of made them come to life, and we're really excited about people hearing them, and I think the songs will talk for themselves, and we're hopeful people will catch on.
Well, you can follow them, guys. Go on the web. I wanted to say on the line. On the line, you can follow them. Go to their website. I'm sure you guys are big multimedia. Are you Instagramming, Twittering,
yes,
Facebooking?
We're trying to keep up.
Well, check them out. It's Caleb. This has been Naomi Striemer with Caleb.